December 20th, 2005. Christmas is coming up, and you could really say that Kobe Bryant had a present waiting under the tree at Staples Center for Lakers fans. The Dallas Mavericks are set to play the Lakers in Staples Center, and Kobe Bryant was ready for the so-called challenge of the Dallas Mavericks, as he always was for any challenge. Hey, what's up guys, it's Akil from TNB Productions, and in the last video I talked about Calvin Johnson absolutely destroying my Dallas Cowboys, and in today's video we're going to be discussing Kobe Bryant absolutely destroying my Dallas Mavericks in one of the greatest showings we have ever seen out of an NBA player. Before we get into the game, let's go over a quick overview of the roster of both of these teams. The Lakers definitely had one superstar in Kobe Bryant, and they had a pretty good second option in Lamar Odom. Other than that, the starting lineup consisted of players like Smush Parker and Brian Cook. The Mavericks were the same story, with a definite superstar in Dirk Nowitzki and an okay second option in Jason Terry. Other than those two, the starting lineup consisted of players like Adrian Griffin, Eric Dampier, and Josh Howard. It was a pretty good matchup going into the game, but it wouldn't exactly turn out to be the closest of games, with the Lakers winning 112-90 in Staples Center. The game tips off with Smush Parker gaining possession and missing a jump shot from around 19 feet out, but Kobe got the offensive rebound and put it back up to give the Lakers the first made shot of the game. Kobe would not wait long after that to score another basket with 10 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Then Kobe would proceed to score another basket, and then another, ending the first quarter with 15 points and 5 rebounds. The score at the end of the first quarter was Kobe 15 versus the Mavericks 18. The second quarter would be more of the same from Kobe, with him starting off with some free throws and not slowing down from there. He would make a jump shot with 9:30 left in the half and some more free throws and some more jump shots later. He would end the quarter scoring 17 more points, ending the half scoring 32 points on 61% shooting from the field. On top of that, he was getting virtually no help from his other teammates, with Lamar Odom being the second leading scorer with just 6 points in the half. Yet by the end of the first half, the Lakers were up on the Mavs 44-53, but the Mavs still slightly led Kobe 44-32. Yet, even though his first half was so great, the third quarter would overshadow all of that, and I mean really overshadow it. After some more Kobe free throws, with 10:16 left to go in the third quarter, the Lakers would lead 56-44. Then Kobe would make free throw after jump shot, after layup, after more free throws, and after more jump shots. Kobe Bryant would end the quarter scoring 30 points on 53% shooting. No, I don't mean his overall score for the game after the third quarter, because that was even more impressive. I mean, how many points he scored in the third quarter alone. What was the score after the third quarter? Well, the Lakers were blowing out the Mavericks 95-61, but that's not the score that I'm talking about. Well, what is the score that I'm talking about? I'm talking about Kobe's score after 3 quarters of play versus the Mavericks, because it was Kobe 62, Mavericks 61. Take a moment to process that. Let's just leave it at that, because Kobe didn't even play the fourth quarter since he didn't need to. Who knows, maybe if he did play, he might have even been able to outdo what he did literally just a month after this game, which was score 81 points in a single game, the second most in NBA history. And speaking of Kobe's 81-point game, that was really the best game of his career, right? Why not use that in this video instead, the day that Kobe Bryant became the Black Mamba? Well, everybody knows about Kobe's 81-point game, and everybody talks about it all the time. It is one of the greatest feats in NBA history, but so is this. To outscore an entire team all by himself is an insane achievement and doesn't get talked about nearly as much as it should, even though it truly is one of the greatest games we have ever seen. Kobe was easily one of the greatest scorers and players the game of basketball has ever seen, and this video was intended to document one of his greatest career games. He ended this game with an absolutely crazy stat line of 62 points, 3 steals, 8 rebounds, all the while shooting 58% from the field. Keep in mind, he did all of this in just 3 quarters of play. And in Kobe fashion, he didn't have a single assist in this game, but you can't really blame him because, well, he didn't exactly have the best teammates to throw the ball to. Like we discussed earlier, aside from Lamar Odom, his team consisted of guys like Smush Parker, Chris Mim, and Bryant Cook, all in the starting lineup, so yeah, not exactly the best team around him. Anyway, other than that, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, because I know that I did not enjoy documenting Kobe destroying my Dallas Mavericks, but it was fun to go back in time and experience one of the late greats' best games in his career, where he outscored my entire team all by himself in the 3 quarters that he played. Who are your top 3 scorers of all time, and is Kobe one of them? Comment who they are, and also comment what was your favorite Kobe moment of all time. Whatever you do, whether it's liking it, whether it's commenting, whether it's sharing, whether it's subscribing, whether if it's just watching the video, it immensely helps support our channel and we appreciate you doing it. Other than that, it's been Akil from TNP Productions, and I'll see you in the next upload.